Hello and welcome to this week's weekly drive. And we're going to talk about something that's super, super powerful, doesn't take too much work, but is gold for authors. What am I talking about? Well, first of all, I'm Brenda Dempsey, and I'm the CEO and founder of Book Brilliance Publishing. And it's my privilege and pleasure to bring to you insight into the world of publishing and what that's like for authors. So let's get started with this week, which is all about reviews. So it's about harnessing the power, be in control, be educated, be informed, know what it is you've got to do, and then build it into your strategy, your marketing strategy, for your book success and your success, and then take one little step at a time. So let's get started. So book reviews really matter, as I said at the introduction today, that they are gold for authors. You need reviews. The more reviews you can get earlier on, the better. Although I'm now going to say, but as long as we're consistently building reviews and build them up over time, then brilliant. But if you want to build traction fast, you want to be getting those reviews in. So that means you want to be doing pre-sales and giving a lot of sample copies away in exchange for reviews and building that up so that when your book launches, it's already got a pile of reviews. So why do they matter? Well, if lots of people are reading your book, it's going to give you some credibility about the book that you've written, the quality. It's also going to add to your authority if you're writing on a particular any topic. Maybe it's leadership, maybe it's a children's story, maybe it's a series of children's books, maybe it's a coaching book, whatever it is, maybe it's a memoir, whatever it is, you want to have credibility that you're someone that needs to be listened to. Why should I read your book? Who are you? So we want to build that up and the authority. So more reviews that you get, particularly if we get 5 stars, we'll talk about that in a minute, then that's really going to catapult you into those echelons where you want to be because you've got a vision and you know where you want to be with your book. When you've got reviews, then you have visibility and then people can find you, discoverability as well. So people will find you. Oh, and if you think people are on Amazon, for example, or any um any platform that's selling books like Waterstones or Bookish or Barnes and Noble, wherever you are in the world, they're going to see reviews going alongside that book. So they'll find you and then they might go on a journey to find out more about you. And of course, when you get reviews, you have to think about its feedback. Oh, I love this book. Oh, I love this book, but I couldn't understand why this character did X, Y, and Z. So it doesn't matter whether your reviews are positive or negative or somewhere in the middle. You have to be grateful for every single review and use it as a learning opportunity. Is there a common thread of what they're all saying is great about it? Is there something that keeps coming up as something that I might improve? And who knows if you do a second edition at some point, maybe not so much for fiction, but it'll help you with your next book. But if you were doing a second edition of, say, a business book or a self help book, you then might tweak that content to reflect what people have been saying about you. So we're always there. We need feedback and reviews for improvement. Also, branding is what I love. At Book Brilliance Publishing, we start with brand. If you don't know who you are, dig a deep enough foundation. How can you build a business and a following that to the heights of the Empire State Building or the Burj Khalifa in Dubai? So we need to raise the reader's awareness of your brand. So it's about author brand awareness. So are you someone who can be trusted and are you credible? We already talked about credibility previously. You will see this will run through everything that we do. It'll be credibility. It'll be authority. It'll be your business. Who are you? What's your brand? What does it stand for? You want to build a reputation as that expert in your field. You want others to see you as the go-to expert in the field. So with some of our clients just now, particularly in Dubai, I have a client and she's been contacted all the time because of her marketing efforts with her book that's coming out next month. And she's been invited to speak on massive stages with like 3,000 people, all because she's got this book, Uncharted Waters by Julie Lewis. So her reputation is just going up and up and up. And then when she's on stages with other highly credible and authoritative entrepreneurs, it raises her. She's going to leverage on the back of who she's sharing a stage with. And of course, you really want to have that author platform and that personal brand shining through everything. Author Central, your social media platforms, your website, it all has to be consistent and the same so that people, no matter where they go, they see you, they recognize you instantly. So, where will we put these reviews? Well, there's a number of places, and these are just a few of them. So, of course, Amazon, it's the largest retailer in the world. Billions of people on there. It says millions here, but it's actually billions. And all potential readers across the world. So here at Book Brilliance Publishing, we can get your book and you're seen in 200 countries and 40,000 outlets. Imagine that. Your book is passive income. It's selling all around the world while you're sleeping and getting on doing other things. How great is that? So you can have your book acting as passive income, but of course, where you make the biggest money is when you're active with your book. So Amazon, of course, Goodreads, which is a great social platform, and you should have your book on Goodreads. At Book Brilliance Publishing, we automatically put you on Goodreads, and then we then can do all sorts of free and paid marketing to help you on that platform. BookBub, this is quite an exciting platform. You can do all sorts of things on BookBub, more than you can do on Goodreads and Amazon. There's lots of marketing on there. As you say, email marketing service with a focus on book discovery. So this is a great little site. There's loads of sites. Just go to Google and put in marketing for books, you know, and it'll come up with loads of sites. Just be careful. Some will cost you a lot of money and some not so much. So the thing is, if you're just new and you're starting out, a lot of people don't want to spend too much on the marketing in the beginning. It depends where you are in your journey and what kind of marketing mindset you've got, and whether or not your book is part of your business. Then investing in some marketing will just give you that little punt it up, as they say in Scotland. You know, that little helping hand. Wish I knew how to turn off that ding. Sorry about that. And of course, the author's website, blog, Medium, get blogging about your book, and then use the blog to drive people to buy your book where they can read reviews. Here at Book Brilliance Publishing, we give you a marketing tool called Book to Look. That Book to Look is used at the bottom of your signature. It's used across all your channels, on your website. Whatever you do, you've got that Book to Look when you're working digitally. And what's great about the Book to Look, it's got some inside pages, about 20% of your book, but also all the reviews from Amazon and everywhere come in. Once the metadata filters through, it's not immediate. It can take a week or two to filter through, but over time, all your reviews will be in that. So you're in control of sending people something that they can look at. They can read a bit of your book, they can buy your book, they can read the reviews. So the Book to Look tool is a great little digital asset to have as part of your marketing. And of course, the reviews on Amazon, you can see there's the number of stars. You actually get a little chart. It tells you how your book's performing. But don't ever worry about whether you get 1 or 2 stars. I have a friend who wrote a book about how to write a book and market it on a shoestring, D-Blick, and she was getting 5 stars, a few 4 stars, but mainly 5 stars. And then one day she got a 1 star. Now, you can get a bit dented by that, but she decided she spun it around and used it to her advantage. So she went on to, I think it was Twitter at the time. She went on to Twitter and said, would you believe it? Somebody gave my book, and the title of the book, 1 star. Guess what happened? All the traffic went to Amazon, read all the glowing reviews, and she had over 100 reviews. And then there was this 1 star. Guess what happened? They all bought her book. Well, not all, but her book sales just went upward, you know? So get smart. Use negative reviews to your advantage. And of course, I talk about brag bags. Share with the world the reviews that you're getting. These reviews should be on your author website. They should be available in as many places as possible so people can see how good you are. So let's see what I've actually said on this PowerPoint. So, oh yeah, Amazon. So we know it's the biggest retailer. We've said that. So it's online marketplace for books. The impact. So the more reviews you get on Amazon, the algorithm changes, and the more they'll push your book out in front of people who are buying similar books, and help on your search rankings. And of course, your job is to encourage people who buy your book to leave that review, but also create a process that when you get a review, there's something you can do to thank those people and follow up. Because particularly if you've got a business book, for example, and your book is acting as a lead magnet, and you get these great reviews, if you've got these people and you can get in touch with them, you can then maybe offer them a free download of something, or you can say, look, I'm doing this webinar, do you want to come along? I've got this online talk, I think it would really interest you. Come along and find out more when I'm talking about X, Y, and Z. So you need to leverage the reviews to eventually turn the readers into clients. That is why, if you're in business, you need a book. Those readers become your clients. And then let's look at the Goodread reviews. I was trying to read 2 lines at once there. So, of course, this is a social platform. So lots of people go on there. They want to hear what other people are saying. Look, you can follow more reviews for the book if you're interested in it, if you're sitting on the fence. Some people buy a book. I've bought book because of reviews in the past. Have you? Ask yourself that. What book did you buy? Because you read the reviews and thought, I need to get that book. That must be a good book. See, we all fall for the psychology of reviews, Engage with the readers. Again, offer Q&A sessions, do things on social media, lives, get these people to come and join a group. You should have a nurturing group for your readers and do free giveaways and hold little competitions and all sorts of things for them, and build that following. And of course, ads. Now, when you're getting serious, you really need to invest in ads. So I've worked with a number of coaches, business coaches, marketers, because we all want to be the best. We want to know what it takes to be successful, whatever that is for you. And every single one, bar none, invest ads. So today I was at, I don't know if I should say his name. Anyway, I was at an author who's got 4 business books, and they spend over £1 million a year on ads. But he didn't start with £1 million. You might start with £10 or £20, £100, whatever. But when you're really wanting serious, you have to do ads. All these books that are, just go to Amazon and watch all the ads coming up. Ping, 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 putting them in front of your face. Have you ever seen an ad and went away and bought the book? I have. It works. Ads are how you go from hustling to actually soaring. So just remember that. Of course, the book bub reviews, It's email marketing. They can help you get your book in front of others. Maybe you've got a free chapter to give away. They will look at what are the recommendations for it. You can have deals and promotions so that you get a surge in reviews. They are geared up for it. You just sign up for that, pay whatever money is they're asking, and you do that. And of course, you can build your following on BookBub, again, increasing visibility. You have to become ubiquitous, whether you're an author, a speaker, entrepreneur, coach, whatever you are. If you're growing something and you're serving others, you need visibility and you need to be ubiquitous. That is a good word for today. Of course, so the author's website and the blog, again, you're in full control of it this time because you own your website and you have your blog platform. You can also invite other people to blog for you so you don't have to do all the blogs yourself. That's a cool thing to do as well. Again, that will give you more credibility. You put your testimonials up there as well on that. You know, get the reviews, get testimonials, get as much information about yourself that makes you that authority, that gives you that proof, the social proof that you're doing the right thing. And of course, that attracts more readers. And of course, back to the same thing, leave reviews and a call to action. What do you want them to do next? Join my group on Facebook. You see that a lot. Have you ever joined a book on Facebook because there's been a call to action? I have. We've all done these things. So why not use them? They work. And they work for a reason. So there we go. Again, a nice, you can have a nice tag, put a book review in and have it up on your website. And actually, I would flood your website with testimonials, reviews, all of it, all that positive juice that is coming your way. And so let's look at how we're going to manage the reviews. So we've already talked about how you need to engage. So keep engaging with the readers. Feed them into a group where you can nurture them and give giveaways, and because you want the readers to become raving fans. They'll help you sell your book. They'll tell their friends. And when you say, I need your help, can you share this post? Boom, they're sharing it because they love you. They've fallen in love with you. And also be gracious, show gratitude and appreciation for the smallest of things. When we are grateful and appreciative, even of the smallest things, we're inviting more of the same into our lives. That's how the law of attraction works. So, and again, whether it's good or bad, you just thanks very much. I'll take that on board. I'll go and give your review some of my attention, and that's that. And again, if there's any concerns or feedback, please respond to these people because, as you know, we can see it all over in the world. People can either make you or break you. So it's all about relationships. So make sure you keep nurturing them. So once you've got all these reviews, what do you do? Well, we leverage them. I've said this already. So your book reviews are very powerful. So you want to use them to grow your platform, your visibility. Remember, to be ubiquitous, and you want to be seen as the authority and have credibility. So the more 4 and 5 stars you've got, the better, but never be disheartened by 1 or 2 star reviews. So want community support? Come and join us in the Book Brilliance tribe. That will be changing in the next few months, but for the moment, you can join us there. And because when you're with a community, not just like-minded people, but value-aligned people, then it's a great place to sit and be amongst people who love books and love the work that you do all the same. So there we have it. If you've got any questions, put them below this video and I will answer and get back to you. Just like we said, always be gracious. Thanks very much for listening and hope to see you live at the next one. This is Brenda saying, be brilliant. Much love. Toodle pip.